Welcome back to Griffin Grills. I am Griffin, and today we got a special treat for you. We're going to be doing pork belly burnt ends. Basically, you just get your pork belly and cut it up into little cubes that we're going to douse with some seasoning and smoke for about 3 hours, and then we're going to go 90 minutes in a pan with some barbecue sauce, and then we'll uncover the pan and let it go for another 15. So let's go ahead and get our grill set up. Alright, so here we are out at the grill. I've already put the pork belly on the smoker to start it smoking. It's going to go for about 3 hours, and then we're going to pull it off, put it in a pan with some barbecue sauce, cover that up, and let it go for another 90 minutes. And then we'll pull the foil off the top of the pan and let it just sit in there for about 15 minutes. The trick is getting all of your pork belly arranged on there. This was about a half a slab, and it's about, I'd say, 50 to 60 cubes, 1-inch cubes. We got our wood set up over here smoking. I am going to add a few more pieces. And we'll just close that lid down and let this go. Readjust the temperature probe. Like I said, from here it's going to be about 3 hours. Just let that smoke billow out. And then we'll put it in a full pan with some barbecue sauce and put foil over that and let it go for 90 minutes. And then we'll take the foil off and let it sit for 15. So we're just going to give this the time it needs, and I'll be checking back in with you when we put the barbecue sauce in the pan. Alright, it's been about 3 hours since we put the pork belly on the grill with just rub, and now we're going to transfer everything over into this metal pan, put our barbecue sauce in, foil it, and let it go for another 90 minutes. And those look gorgeous. Trick is we want to get them into the pan hot. That way the barbecue sauce can really cure on there. I mean, it's going to be on for another hour and a half anyways. So we get that sauce on there while everything's nice and hot. Turn out ooey gooey. And we used a brown sugar rub for the pork belly. So I'm going to pair that up with a whiskey maple barbecue sauce. A lot of sweet on sweet pork action. And that's about 3/4 of the bottle. Just going to stir them around, let everything get nice and coated. Just for good measure, we'll go ahead and use the rest of that sauce. Another stir. These look amazing right now. I can't wait for another hour and a half to see what they're going to look like. Alright, and we got our dull side going down, so it's going to be shiny side up. That foil nice and tight. While I got the lid open, I'm going to go ahead and take care of adding a little bit more charcoal. Using the slow and sear, it burns pretty efficient. We're just going to use the remainder of the charcoal from when we filled our chimney for our slow and sear. Give that a little extra fire. And just in case you were wondering, my temperature range that we've been cooking at today has been somewhere between 250 to 300. There were sometimes it dropped below 250, sometimes it got above 300, but pretty consistently it's been running about 250 to 300. So we're gonna let this go for now. We'll be back in an hour and a half to check on them, see what kind of progress we got. Of course, after an hour and a half, we're gonna take the foil off and let them sit for 15 minutes, and we'll come out and stir them and take care of all that. So meet me back out here in another hour and a half. Alright, so here we are after 90 minutes. We're going to take the foil off, give our pork belly some stir, and then leave this open for about 15 minutes just to finish cooking them out. And I don't know about you people, but YouTube needs to get on with making some smell-o-vision, because this smells amazing. And just for good measure, I'm going to throw another piece of hickory in here on the fire. That's the wood we use to smoke the pork belly during the entire cook. So we'll go ahead and throw a little bit more smoke on that. I'm probably going to come out and stir these about every 5 minutes just to make sure that everything gets coated. Do apologize about the train. We'll come back and stir these in a little bit.